This is a 3D printed machete. So yeah, it is not, the blade is not actually 3D printed. It's the handle that is 3D printed because you cannot, whoa, you cannot print steel for a knife yet. And if you thought that, you're maybe a little bit stupid.
Damn! Oh my God.
So we're gonna make a fire very, very fast because I'm actually really hungry, and we're gonna make a Black Angus ribeye. And we're actually going to make it the way my mother used to make it a long time ago with white bread, and that's damn good. That's damn good.
Yeah. Within the first 5 minutes, we found out that this knife is probably the hardest chopper we've ever had in our collection.
I think they did not make any compromises. They have a really good quality sheath. A true convex, Mikkie. You didn't even say it has a true convex. It has a bloody true convex. That is something that you cry for on every video, and for every knife. And this one has it. And the first thing you do is complain about the price. This video is sponsored by Vetted AI, your shopping companion.
It can give you suggestions for products based on your specific needs.
Hey Vetted, what's the best budget bushcraft knife?
It can definitely help you narrow down your choices based on good results. I mean, real good results.
Okay, it gives a Mora knife companion, Condor Bushlor, Terrain van Yakari Puko, BPS knife.
So they are
More
good
Barwick,
choices.
I mean, only good choices. So it shows the general results based on reviews from real people. So this is my favorite hammock. Let's see what it thinks about this. So it shows some specifications like the maximum weight, where it's made, and even some other alternatives in the same price range. That's pretty awesome. So Vetted AI doesn't only work for outdoor products, it works for everything. And it's a very cool trick to find a lot of information very quick. It's free, you could try it right now. Vetted AI, simply can't go wrong.
That probably is one of the hardest chopping knives I've ever seen in my life.
This is one chop between my fingers. That's one chop. And you know what? This knife felt great in my hand. It felt really safe because of this, and comfortable, and it has an integrated in the handle lanyard hole. This is a really good chopper, Mikkie.
It is
really good.
Maarten, I gotta say, yeah, it's way too expensive. But just chop that thing in real time. Yeah, do it. It's an invasive species, people.
Look at that. Look at this. One chop. One chop. That is...
Oh God.
That is crazy.
But it is 700 euros. Yeah, and because it's 700 euros, you can only make a fire with this wood. Which doesn't seem to be a problem. Let's see. Jeez!
After we got the fire going, we will check out the full potential. It has something really great. It has, just like the TRC Apocalypse, it has a thickened tip, which is actually amazing for batoning. Ooh, that convex is nice. I gotta say, everything this knife is doing so far, with the convex, with the chopping, with the feather sticking, the batoning, it's really impressing me this far. Yeah, it is expensive. Yeah, I know.
Why would I want to buy that knife if I could buy my own 3D printer for $700?
But look at this. This is made with a giant ass kukri. That's a good feather stick.
Yeah,
and that is on shit wood. I want to try one on regular wood. Yeah, look at this. I have never in my life made such fine feather sticks with a machete. Never. So, you know, it's gonna get like a 7.5, but for a machete, that is incredible.
And what would you rate the price?
Cheaper than your mama.
Oh! Yo, big boy. Oh, shit. Oh, wow, Maarten, that is very good.
Yeah, that's really good. Only thing with that is that this part that feels very good for chopping now hurts my hand while doing the back holding, but it's a goddamn machete. This is a big fire steer from dbkshop.com. That is 9.5 out of 10.
9.5?
This is one of the sharpest spines. Maybe only Survival Lily wins with her spine.
Whoa, but she's got a very thick spine, Maarten.
Yeah, that is brilliant.
it is forcing me to respect it.
Yeah.
Even though
That's completely nuts. I'm batoning really hard. Oppa! Look at this.
Oh God.
Straight to it. So Mikkie just had like a really strange challenge. Think of a word and try to fool your own brain by saying something different.
Yeah, but
at the last second.
really
It's
hard.
not possible.
Yeah, but I will show you how to do it. I see a bone, I think of bone. And then at the last moment you try to surprise your brain with saying a word that you didn't think of. Lazy! Lazy! Ketchup! No, yeah. Fire, okay. Fire. Stretzel! I said stretzel, I didn't do it.
Horsehair!
Horsehair?
Yeah, but okay, and then write in the comments which words you came up with. Really curious.
But why is it so special? Because we always used to eat it. Tell us, why is it so special?
It was like the dish that my mom made, because it was very quick and easy to make, yet it was very delicious. I think this might be something that actually is a dish from World War, that they didn't do with expensive steaks back then, but maybe just minced meat or whatever, and then they just dipped the bread into the juices.
Yeah.
And we're gonna...
This was our favorite dish when we were children.
Yeah. Heat a pan on the fire with a little bit of oil, and then we use, I don't know if this is a Dutch thing, but this is like, it's called bakken en braden from Chroma, and it's
Baking oil.
yeah, or butter. It's like butter and oil in one or whatever.
So many people are gonna be upset with us for putting like the best ribeye you can get in baking oil, butter, whatever.
Yeah, and just for good measures, gonna put in a chunk of butter. No, this is not good for your heart.
No. Yeah.
Looks really good. Mikkie, I gotta say, slicing felt really easy with the knife.
Oh my God.
This is so tender. So you gotta make like a good spot on your bread with the dip. It's gonna be nice and salty and bad for your heart.
Oh
That's
yeah,
how we
Martin,
like
let me do it. Let me do it.
Oh yeah.
That is how it was.
Mikkie,
That is how it was.
what do we rate this?
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
9.
8.5. Oh, 9.
oh.
Yeah, but maybe it is a 9. No.
Boom.
Do you know what? You're right. It is a 9.
I mean, it's the meat. It's this. It's perfect. It's heart attack.
It is a 9. Oh my God.
It's heart attack.
Oh, Mark, it really is a 9. Oh, I love it. It might be my favorite meal we've made on the channel. Which is basically just bread and oil and meat.
Okay, I'm going to chop through this whole thing, yeah, to see how the chopping capability is. Actually, never seen a knife bite through this wood so fast. Mikkie, for chopping, this comes close to a 10 out of 10.
It really was unbelievable how good this knife was at the tasks it was designed for. Yeah, we don't live in the jungle, but if it can easily chop a tree in half, it probably also will be great over there. Next, we wanted to see how this knife was at carving. Try to make a bushcraft torch for the very first time. And for that, we needed a lot of resin. Martin, what are you doing?
I might have dropped the whole bucket of resin.
No, we grew that for about 16 years and you just threw it all away in the forest.
DBK Zippo. DBKshop.com.
Je moest er niet beneden mee aan. Right, we messed it up a little, but if you have the skills, this can be done with Otto's 3D Ti machete from 7 Vs Wild. But very expensive. Very! Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to know how sharp the knife came out of the box, it's this. Bad. 700 euros. 700 euros and it is always good.
That's
Mark,
good.
this 700 euro knife is good.
So
it's really good for a machete.
But I think this part is thick for chopping and this part is slimmer for precision tasks. So that makes sense. Oh,
okay,
it flew off.
Okay, that is really good actually. So, yeah, we established that I am stupid.
Test 1-2, test 1-2.
Ik tief bijna naar achter, joh.
The 7 VS Wild machete by UG Tools, Mikkie. This machete was designed for Otto, which is, I don't know, but he has millions of subscribers. But he's from 7 VS Wild, that is what I know. This is his design, and I gotta do, he almost did as well as our giveaway. Merc hit it. So we are giving away a Velknieven F1 LMAX 40-year anniversary edition thanks to DBK. We are giving away a Bog River Bravo 1. We are giving away a TRC M1 SL thanks to Tools for Gents. We are giving away a Fox FX 140 XL Knives and Tools exclusive thanks to Knives and Tools. A batoning Sissy Puko thanks to Alumnia. A Beavercraft axe thanks to Beavercraft and 2 BPS knives. Wow, that's a lot of money.
You know what I find very impressive is how this knife is basically a few knives in one.
Yeah.
The front side of the knife is made more for chopping, but the start of the knife is made more for carving and stuff. And it actually really did that very well.
Mikkie, it has a thicker tip that makes it excellent for hitting a baton. This part we didn't cover it. It is very thin. It also has like a sharp point right here, which is for opening coconuts, which we don't have in the Netherlands. That's why we did not test it.
The elephant in the room is the price, obviously.
Yeah.
I think
it's an elephant of a price.
Yeah, it really is.
You get an expensive knife, but the knife does everything you want from it well. It's full convex, Mikkie. That is something that you tell me you miss on almost every knife in every video.
Yeah,
that is done by hand. These are two guys who made their job making these kind of unique knives with 3D printed handles. And you know what? I know that knife making, especially in these smaller batches, it can get really expensive. And yes, there is no way around it that this is expensive, but there's also no way around it that it is an amazing chopper, that it does everything well, and that if you buy this knife for the price, you're going to get a really good chopping knife. The sheath that we got with it, it doesn't come with it because that's a custom sheath maker. It's a really good sheath, but also quite expensive. I don't know what sheath comes with it normally, so do some research before you buy it. You know, do I recommend it? That's up to you. It's a good knife. It's just up to you if it fits your budget or not. I mean, modern Bowie is the same price.
Objectively, this is a very good knife, no matter what the price is.
Exactly.
Even if it was like €1,000,000, it would still be a good knife. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. See you next week again, 1 p.m. PDT, and every Thursday.
Check out UG2's link in the description.
Love it.
Oké, gast, maak nou even maar hier. Maak nou even snel een paar sliders.